Good morning and welcome. George here with Catholic Positive Energy. It's nice to see all of you. Thank you for being here. Today's topic is, I got a wonderful article here from the Power of Positivity Facebook page. Once again, they've got some really wonderful things up there. Just absolutely amazing. I wanted to share it with you guys here today. Before I get to that, I just wanted to give some shout outs and say thank you to some people here, some of our members here on Facebook who have been very supportive of this page, the group, as well as the YouTube channel. So, obviously, I'm very grateful for every single one of you who are members of the page and the group and the YouTube channel. Obviously, it would take me a very long time to say every single one of your names. So right now, I want to say thank you to every single one of you. You know who you are. You've been a wonderful help. Thank you. I'm just going to shout out some names of people who've been regularly communicating with me here and who have been super supportive of Catholic Positive Energy, who have talked with me regularly and always seem to want to engage in discussions on the things I post on the page and on the group. So, special thanks to Cheryl Mustacho. By the way, if I mispronounce your names, I apologize. Christine Matthew, Elizabeth Cervantes, Bob Hildreth, hope I say this one right, Karen Kornoyer, I hope I said that one right. I apologize if I didn't. And also Augusto Payton. So, thank you to all of you for being very supportive of me here in Catholic Positive Energy. God bless you. Hope you've had a wonderful week. I certainly had a very wonderful day yesterday. But hope things are going well in your lives. Hope you're staying safe. So I found here a very nice article called 66 Positive Things to Say to Your Children. I'll post that in the comments right down there below so you can read it right down there later. One of the reasons that I really loved this article, Positive Things to Say to Your Children, I'm sure in earlier videos you've heard me say, and I'll say this again, when I was a kid, growing up, I didn't have a whole lot of people who would say positive things to me. I had a lot of people in my life, and I won't specifically name who. I don't want to sound like I'm putting people down. I'm just telling you what happened, but I'm trying to do it in a positive way. I didn't have a lot of people who would say positive things to me. I had a lot of people in my life who would say negative things to me. Things that would bring me down, tear me apart, point out faults with everything I do. It's like nothing I did was right. People would always find fault with everything I do. They would always try to look at something I did and try to see how it could be improved or how there was some fault with it. You know, you didn't clean this right. You didn't do a good job of doing this or doing that. You know, why didn't you get an A on the test instead of a B or a C? I didn't like being treated that way. It tore me apart. It really did. And that's one of the main reasons that I created this group, is because one thing that I don't like is criticism. I don't like criticism because I've been overly criticized so much so 1 trillion times over throughout my life. I didn't like it, and I still don't like it. I don't think I ever will. I don't mind if I get criticized once in a while. It's okay. But if I'm being criticized, like, I don't know, 10 times a day, and it's always over petty things, I don't like that. You know, I don't like criticism. I'm sure you've seen the things I've been posting recently. Dignification is better than criticism. I never even heard that word dignify when I was a kid. Never. I swear, I've never even heard that word until about 2 years ago. Not till I was about 31. Never heard the word dignify. So, one thing that I always want to say to all of you wonderful people out there is you really have to dignify your loved ones especially, and those around you. I understand not everybody does it for us, but that's how you spread positive energy. That's how you make a difference in the world. Dignification, not criticism. Don't point out faults, especially constantly. Point out the good qualities. Say positive things. Say nice things. Be funny. Be caring, loving, and supportive. You have to be all three. Caring, loving, and supportive. All three. Can't do 2 out of 3. Can't do 1 out of 3. Has to be all three. So I have here 66 positive things to say to your children. I'll just quickly go through them. I won't say each number because I think that might be a little annoying. But I'll get right to it. Positive things to say to your children. I'm grateful for you. You make me proud. Your words are meaningful. You have great ideas. I love being your parent. You don't have to be perfect to be great. Man, I would have been so happy if somebody said that to me as a kid. Your opinions matter. You are important. You are loved. I believe you. I believe in you. This family wouldn't be the same without you. You are valuable. You can say no. You can say yes. I know you did your best. You were right. I accept who you are. We can try your way. You are helpful. You are worth it. You make me happy. I love your creativity. Being around you is fun. I can't wait to hear about it. Don't be afraid to be you. You're making a difference. I'm excited to spend time with you. You are interesting. I love seeing the world your way. It's good to be curious. I love the way you tell stories. What you did was awesome. I admire you. That's a great question. Your friends are lucky to have you. I trust you. That was a really good choice. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Being your parent is my favorite job. That last one, being your parent is my favorite job. I just want to know, is there anyone here who has had parents say that to them? Please let me know. I'm curious. I'm very curious. I learn new things from you every day. You make me better. You are a good boy, or you are a good girl. Thank you for being you. I'm so glad you're here. You look great. I understand you. Watching you grow up is the best. That was really brave. I forgive you. I appreciate you. We all make mistakes. Yes, me too. You are very good at that. You can try again tomorrow. Nobody is perfect. I love how you said that. Not everyone will like you, and that's okay. That's something I wish somebody said to me years ago. You did that so well. I'm listening. That's a very fair point. You are beautiful inside and out. I love you. I could never stop loving you. You are enough. You make my heart full. Those are 66 positive things to say to your children. You know, honestly, I mean, me, personally, I have a lot of friends who never heard those things, just like me. I mean, obviously, I've heard, I love you, and I can never stop loving you. But as far as some of these other things, like, oh, you do a good job at this, you're good at that. Yeah, I mean, life would have been so much better. So, I just want the takeaway here to be, if you say positive things to people who you're close to, things like these, especially to your loved ones, your children, nieces, nephews, whoever, you're going to help make the world a better place. You really will. Imagine how the world would be if everybody made a very strong effort to say positive things to everybody. What kind of world do you think we live in? The world would be so much of a better place. It truly would. Like I say, I mean, I don't like criticism because it leads to tearing people apart, saying things that shouldn't be said, and then people are not getting along anymore. People get along so much better when they hear others, especially loved ones, saying nice, positive, wonderful things to them. I know I do. Certainly do. So please, say positive, encouraging things to your loved ones. They will appreciate it. They truly will. And I see I have a friend watching me here on the Facebook page. I'll just give a shout out. Hi, Elizabeth. Please watch the beginning of the video. I gave some shout outs to some of my biggest supporters. I think you'll like one of the names I mentioned. So please, always remember, say positive things to your loved ones. I think one of the main reasons why a lot of people tend to say negative things to people who they're closely related to is they get too comfortable. Parents tend to get too comfortable with their children, and they feel, oh, I can say whatever I want. I don't have to be super nice to you because I'm your parent. That's the wrong way to think. That is the wrong way to think. You never get too comfortable with people who you're closely related to. God bless you too. Thank you, Elizabeth. Never get too comfortable with the people you're closely related to, because if you get too comfortable and you start saying the wrong things, that's going to tear your children apart. And I'm speaking from experience. I know this. And I care. I don't want to see this continue to happen around the world. I see it happening all the time. Believe me, please never get too comfortable thinking, oh, I can say whatever I want, and at the end of the day, you're still going to be talking to me. Well, that may be true a lot in most cases, but I mean, you want your loved ones to talk to you? You want them to cherish you? You want them to love you back? Or you want them to just tolerate you, knowing that, oh, at any time they can say something that'll tear me apart, and see, you don't want to make people feel that way. Here's a very good question I want to ask before I close. When was the last time, and I'll ask this from both sides of the fence, when was the last time you said something positive and dignifying to someone close to you? Okay, now I'll be on the other side. When was the last time you heard someone close to you say something positive and dignifying to you? So if you're on either side of that fence, please really pay attention to to that question. So please, say something positive as much as you can to those in your life all the time. Love others, they will love you back. Dignification is better than criticism. A whole lot better. Much, much better. Well, thank you guys. That was my broadcast. I have a slightly different style than a close friend of mine. I love talking to you guys. I really do. I don't want to make it super long and you think I'm just rambling on and on. I try not to do that here. But please, once again, thank you. Feel free to communicate with me if you like. Send me an email if you have any questions or comments about my broadcasts. Once again, I have the Facebook page, group, and the YouTube channel, Catholic Positive Energy. Right now we only have 5 subscribers there to the YouTube channel. Hope to make it bigger. I'd like to see if I could be a successful YouTuber with regards to positive energy. I'm not going to put negative things on the channel. So thank you very much. Thank you for being here with me. I hope one day I'll have more than just one viewer at a time when I go live. But right now, that's okay. So, thank you for watching, Elizabeth. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay positive, and remember, dignification is better than criticism. God bless.